Hold on, stop. Welcome back to the Shit Show 2.0.
Okay, boomer.
Damn millennials. Wow.
Did not know that. Even flirters who are obviously mentally ill. You want to be my wife?
Oh, this is gonna go downhill real quick.
What is going on? And welcome to Take on the World with
Johnny!
and Mike D. How you doing, bud?
Good.
I'm on my second 9.5.
Your second? What think about my second?
Oh, second.
Yep, second.
So this could go downhill really fast.
It might. I think we can pull together.
I'm like seriously. I'm really interested in the topic we got today. I was really hoping Chase from Barrel Age Flicks would be with us today. However, he couldn't tape until later tonight, and we tape a little bit earlier than he was able to get on, and it sucks. But I really wish he was here for this because I think this is right up his freaking alley, dude.
It's all right. We can make another video of it.
I watched a video this week and brought it up to your attention, and I sent it to you, and you were like, dude,
Yes.
I never fucking heard about that.
Yeah. I commend you because
Which is the first time I've sent you something that you said, dude, what the fuck is that?
I always send you the information, and so yeah, it's awesome, man.
So I'm very proud of myself. And so I sent him a video, and basically it's on UFOs. But the topic that I brought up to him was talking plasma.
And everybody's like, "What?
What the fuck is talking plasma?
Talking plasma? Yeah, your mind."
You out your mind, child. And when I heard it, I'm like, what? And then I listened
You make it make sense.
when I listened to the description of it, I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense to me because I'm a techie. I love technology. I love new shit, but I've actually seen this, not in the concept that we're going to be talking about, but so talking plasma, just to get it out of the way, is if you take a cat laser pointer, which John got me one for my dog because I love torturing my dog, the white devil in Quincy Ocho. So you have a laser pointer, and I point it this way. If you would take another laser pointer and you would point it at the same spot, the place where those two lasers meet, you'll get like this small ball, like an aura, and it'll be like a wavy plasmatic ball. And so that plasmatic ball is what they call talking plasma. However, if you take a third laser pointer, I need your finger, and you point it at the same spot, that ball becomes bigger. But if you take let's say 12 of them, you could actually create a shape. If you take 100 of them, you can create a 3D object. So let's go away from the real world for a second and go to Spider-Man.
Let's do this. How did you figure this out?
So
what brought you to this point?
So I watched this video, and when they explained it to me, it like popped perfect sense in my head because I'm so intelligent, people can't catch up to me.
But what were you Googling?
I wasn't Googling everything. I was just going through my regular everyday feed on YouTube, and one of the videos that came up was Tim Poolcast or Timcast, was it? Timcast, yeah, Timcast. I like listening to him because he's politically very down the middle. Like he's like, to me, he's like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's a
Just like a vessel.
No, Joe Rogan, he's not Republican. He's not Democrat. He's not conservative. He's not liberal. He's
intermediary.
What's the one that's doesn't want any government control? Man, like I said, second 9.5. Anyway,
Independent.
No, it's not independent.
I don't know. I don't know really for.
Well, I'm really just stumped now. I feel like an idiot.
We should just end this.
No. Anyway, but he tells you what he thinks, period.
Now, let me tell you my theory on UFOs.
Like, whether you agree with him or not, he just tells you what he thinks. I think Tim Pool does the same thing, and I appreciate that. Like, there's not a slant on it. Like, he's not... Like if he thinks Joe Biden's doing something fucked up, he's going to tell you Joe Biden's doing something fucked up. If he agrees with something Joe Biden's doing, he'll agree with it. And then I yell at him because I think he's a fucking idiot for agreeing with Joe Biden. But he still does it. Like, he doesn't care what I think. He just gives his opinion. And that I appreciate and I can honor that. So he's on my feed. I listen to him. Anybody who's willing to tell the truth from their vantage point without skewing it to a political whatever, I can listen to. So anyway, he does that. Anyway, he was talking about UFOs and whistleblowers from the Department of Defense and whatnot. And it led into this talking plasma. The talking plasma part of it really grabbed me. So that's where it came from.
Yeah,
that was the longest sideways fucking explanation.
I'm sorry. I just had to. I didn't mean to put you on the spot, bro. And I know you struggled there a bit, but I just wanted to know what were you watching that night? Like, because it was literally like we had talked about. Let's do some kind of UFO thing, and then like the next day, you're like, I have.
Dude,
this perfect topic.
The talking plasma thing got me so fucking excited.
And I was like, what the hell were you watching last night? Like, you don't ever watch shit like that.
I do, but I don't.
You don't.
If it comes up in something else, like, the thing is it fed into what we were talking about.
Sure.
And it fed in so well. I'm like, holy shit, dude, this is fucking perfect because it fits what we were talking about, but it fits my fucking need for knowledge.
I was like totally surprised. I'm like, oh, he came up with an idea or a topic. Cool.
I have this need to like know shit, like shit that I've never heard of before. Like, and that's why like we get along so well because he'll bring up shit that I don't really think about. And I love fucking like investing my time in researching it.
Yeah.
And like I learn shit. Like I like learning shit. And I don't always retain it because I'm getting old. my brain ain't what it used to be.
You getting old and ornery.
But with this, I found something that he hadn't thought of, but it really
never heard of.
Now, we haven't in this conversation yet. You don't know how it ties into what we're talking about. We're talking about UFOs, and I'm talking about some talking fucking plasma shit. And you have no idea how it ties in yet, but it will.
You will. You will.
Trust me, it will.
Put your britches straight. Sit
still. The UFO thing has come up recently because of a DOD whistleblower.
Yep.
So a DOD whistleblower has come forward and he fears for his life and his freedom because he's in the top secret realm. And if you're in that realm and you have signed these top secret
clearances,
they basically say if you talk about this shit, you could be executed for treason or you could be in prison for the rest of your life, even if you have whistleblower protection. Fuck you. We don't care. We're the government. We're here to save you. And that is a problem, I think. Some things need to be kept secret and some things don't. But so he has come out and said, we have seen, what do they call them? UAPs?
UAPs, yep.
I'm going to call them UFOs because fuck you. I don't care how much you change the language. It's an unidentified flying object.
Since they changed, because they observed them doing a lot more things than just flying around the air, the government decided to change them to unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Right. And, you know,
there were USOs, unidentified submerged objects. And I think we finally settled on
UAPs.
UAPs.
So, and that actually fits with where talking plasma comes in.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get a baseline here. Johnny?
Yes.
Where do you fall on extraterrestrial UFOs?
I totally believe in it.
So now, if you go back to the beginning of our podcast, we've had this discussion.
You are on the struggle bus.
I am.
Yes.
And
no, I am.
I'm opening number 3, 9.5.
I do. I'm all UFO. I've been on this shit since I was like 12. I totally believe in it. There's nothing you can tell me to convince me otherwise. I fucking believe in it 100%. And then I can give you instances and just from all the shit that I read and watched. And I believe it's true.
So now anybody who's listened to us for any amount of time knows that I'm skeptical of a lot of things. However,
yes, you're always got that skeptical angle, which is great because you need that. You don't always want to just like hook, line, and sinker, like, oh, that's what I was told. I believe that. And I think that's where you're great at, is you come in and you give your views on, well, hold on, back up a minute. What about this, this, and this? Which is something I wouldn't think about. And I don't necessarily believe it hook, line, and sinker, but I am kind of like, oh shit, like more or less hook, line, and sinker.
I am skeptical. However, I would say the arrogance that humans would have to believe that they were the only intelligent life in the entire galaxy or universe.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like,
well, yeah.
There's other intelligent life out there. Now, have they reached out to us? I don't know. Have they been here? I also don't know. I haven't seen any proof that shows that. If I was shown proof that has happened, I wouldn't not deny it. I would try to explain it in another manner before I would say, oh, shit. Yeah, that's definitely UFOs. That's definitely aliens. Ooh, there would be face suckers on my planet.
Did you ever get into the Anunnaki shit?
We've talked about, you and I have had that discussion, which is one of the discussions that led to the evolving of this podcast.
So apparently they were like, the Anunnaki came down from space, from another galaxy, wherever. They came down here to mine gold, used whatever race was here on Earth as slave labor to mine their gold for their atmosphere, mated with them, made humans, yada, yada, yada. And that's the big deal.
I'm actually going to message Chase to see if he's available yet.
Oh, shit.
Because I'd love to have him on this, but...
Well, we should. Why don't we wait?
No, I don't want to wait.
Why don't we just wait and have him on here?
I don't wait till 7. But,
oh.
But yeah, we've talked about that. And that very discussion is one of the things we've talked about in the shop, which led to the starting of this podcast.
I think it is, like you said, an incredibly arrogant to say that there's no life in this universe,
right?
Or the next, or the next, or the next. It's It's impossible. It's mathematically impossible with the amount of planets and universes that we are the absolute only life. Like, is this just the best it gets? Human life? Like, we go to work in a fucking jail.
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
I have this, I don't want to call it addiction, but I listen to these stupid sci-fi things on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
These humans fuck yeah stories.
Okay.
Do you ever listen to them?
No.
So basically what is touting how fucking wonderful humans are once they have met the galactic alliances or whatever the fuck they are. I love listening to the stories because they talk about humans like the way we're like the way we do some things with ingenuity and overcoming stuff, and
Sure.
how we not only embrace the flaws that we have, but we learn to overcome our flaws and change with them. But that's besides the point. But again, like I said, I don't delude myself into thinking that the entire expanse of the universe revolves around us.
No, it can't. It's mathematically impossible.
It's also very hard to believe without some sort of hardened proof that any alien species has reached out to us in any way.
I heard the other day, what the hell was I watching? They reached out a long time ago, but we never answered. I.e., we were too long. We weren't advanced enough to answer at the time.
That's the thing with all these.
So they stopped trying.
These HF or HYF stories, HFY stories, humans fuck yeah.
Humans fuck yeah.
Yeah, humans fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So with all these stories, like the aliens don't want to reach out because they're so primitive. Like we don't have faster than light travel, and we barely touch the stars and blah blah blah. Like why would any alien race advanced like even care about us?
Do you think that we went to the moon?
Of course I do.
I do too.
Like I'm not a flat earther. I'm not a flurfer.
Well, it's not about flat Earth. It's
but like I don't
moon deniers, I should say.
Well, see, I get where they're coming from because
like they pull up a lot. Like I don't really get too much into it, but a lot of people on my feeds I keep pulling up, like, oh, they're on the moon. Look how fake this looks. Like this rock looks exactly like a rock in like Las Vegas. And this is where they staged it, and this and that, and then I'm like, and to my thought is like, I pull up the one thing. Do you really think Buzz Lightyear?
Yes, I think Buzz Lightyear. To infinity, let me on.
Buzz Aldrin, who lives in a community, and Buzz Lightyear. Like, do you really think this astronaut who walks his dog at the same time every day and talks your ear off about how great it was to go to the moon is lying about that? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, I think that's a proud achievement in his life.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think.
All right, tell me.
I'm gonna bundle it all up in a way that everybody can understand. And if you're still a denier after this, just go someplace else and don't listen to it anymore. Like we don't need you.
Buzz
Aldrin.
Buzz Lightyear.
So if you go back and watch the films of them doing the tests for the atom bomb.
Okay.
their inconsistency in those films.
Like, what do you mean?
If you watch The House, where the house is being blown apart by the atom bomb, there's a car there, then it's not a car there.
Yeah.
And the camera never moves.
The camera would have been blown to pieces.
The camera would have been blown. So I believe, and many other people believe, that was a Hollywood take on what would have happened. Okay?
Yeah.
So I fully believe that some of the moon landing, they got the footage and they recreated some of the footage so it was more clear and more concise for the regular people on Earth to see. So I think it's a little bit of both. The conspiracy that it was Hollywood made is partially true. Not that it didn't happen, but I believe there was a recreation of what happened made to be more clear and concise for the consumer because there was a need to help fund further exploration. And you're not going to fund further exploration with fuzzy photos and fuzzy video. Now, the photos, when they brought them back, would have been nice and clear. But the video being sent back to Earth at that time. Do you ever watch?
Are you recording?
Yeah. Yeah, we're recording. Have you ever? Okay, so I sent you that hockey game from the Soviets and the Flyers.
Yes.
Okay. You see how grainy it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see how clear the video is that they showed the moon landing in?
That's pretty damn clear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I like your take on it.
So I think there's some truth in both sides.
Sure.
And I'll go to the raising of the flag at Iwo Jima as proof that Hollywood will do any fucking thing to make something look real.
The first flag was too small, and they're like, eh.
Well, when it first happened, they said do we need to capture that? Do it again. And then they raised the flag, and they said, well, that flag's too small. We need another one.
Yeah.
So they taped and they filmed the third one. Now the picture came from the second time, but the movie came from the third time.
Yeah, right.
So it's a lie on top of a lie on top of a lie on top of a truth.
That's crazy.
So
my whole thought was, were our engineers really that smart? Because if you actually ask them like what it takes to get to launch a capsule to the moon, like you have a radiation field, so you have to navigate around, and then if you watch that movie, they're like, well, let's abort the mission and turn back around. We're like, we don't have enough fuel. We gotta shoot around the moon and ricochet back.
Well, that was the Doom mission.
It's like
that was Apollo 11.
I don't remember which one it was.
Or 13.
It's like, did that really happen? Like, I believe that it did. I believe we have smart engineers that can figure that shit out. But there's a lot of deniers that are like, no. You guys are just morons. We never went to the moon.
Some people don't want to believe. Some people just want to be contrary, and I get that. Like, okay, go live your sucky little life, being miserable, and
like if you ever wander out in the morning and you see the moon, be like, you look at that motherfucker and be like, God damn, they were like a couple brave motherfuckers. And be like, I want to go there, and they fucking did it.
Yeah,
they did it. Like, how fucking crazy is that?
Well,
I can't even go 2 steps on a roof and remember all the tools that I need with me to fix an air conditioning unit.
Look,
No.
they sent this Blue Horizon rocket up
that last one with all the females.
with all the chicks on it. So they didn't do anything.
That must have been the that must have been the chattiest fucking ride ever.
Hold on, like people are giving them shit.
Sorry, you might want to cut that out.
I'm not gonna cut it out because people are giving them shit. Like, and they came down
Yeah,
and
it was too.
they opened the door and they didn't open the door, and people are saying it's fake. And oh, you're an astronaut. You're not an astronaut. And look, these chicks. I don't care who the fuck they are. I don't. They did something that I'll never get to do in my life.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Who cares if they're chicks?
Good
astronauts.
Good for fucking you. Good for you. Like,
you have the money.
Are you an astronaut for real? Are you Buzz Aldrin? No, you're not Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz. What's his face?
Buzz Aldrin.
No, the other.
Buzz Lightyear. You're not Buzz Lightyear. But you did something that I'll never do in my life. Yeah. And good for you, man.
Hell yeah. Listen, if you were $1 million, if you had millions of dollars, would you do it?
Fuck yeah, I would.
Hell yeah.
If I had the opportunity and they would take my fat ass up, I would go. But I'd be the only one in the capsule because I weigh as much as all of them put together. But
you mean your own capsule all alone?
All alone.
Damn it!
I wish I had somebody here.
Why can't it be with the hot chicks?
Me and one hot chick. That's all I need. But seriously, like, and people are giving them shit like, you didn't do nothing. You just went up in a capsule and you.
I think.
Okay.
My problem is, I think.
Look, honestly, listen to me. Honestly, when I came down, if you don't think I'd say I was a fucking astronaut, I fucking would.
I was one astronaut.
I was in space, motherfucker.
My ass was puckered shut till I was in a trot.
So for all these people who are poo-pooing what they did, fuck you. Like, and I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not a fan of any of that shit.
Well, my problem is I think it's become a problem where the conspiracy theories have outweighed like our technology. Like no, motherfucker, we can do that.
Yeah. Like,
it's not a conspiracy theory. Like, that's fucking smart. We have some really smart people here. And yeah, we can shoot a rocket into space, project it out, go around the moon, come back and land on the moon, then come back. And so
that's a feat. And anybody who's a conspiracy theorist, you're taking away from the accomplishments of so many fucking people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like these ladies who went up in that capsule. What they did was an accomplishment in their life. And why take away from it?
Sure, why?
Just because you don't agree with them politically, or you don't agree with Jeff Bezos, or like.
Well, there was one before that. What was the last one before that? It was the same exact thing. They took them up into space, the same capsule. Nobody said shit about that until it was all women.
Well, people just, I don't know, just people want to hold the line and just okay, well, it was all women, so they can't do it. Like, I'm not like a feminist or anything, but. And all they did was sit in the capsule, go up and come down. But still, they fucking went up and came down.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you got to do. You're invited. You go in the capsule, you sit down and shut the fuck up. And
if they had invited me, I'd be fucking, fuck yeah, I'd go. And when I came down, I'm telling you, I was a fucking astronaut, motherfuckers.
Yeah. So if, I don't know, was that SpaceX?
No, it was,
Who owns that company?
It was Jeff Bezos. It wasn't.
All right. So
see, the thing is
the biggest.
Here's the thing. This is the reason why people are poo-pooing it, because it was Blue Horizon, and it was Jeff Bezos, and they did it as a poke at Elon Musk, because people are hating on Elon Musk now, and it all it did was a cultural thing. It wasn't a historic or scientific thing. People are too fucking invested in trying to make another side look bad than rather than just
look at Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Those two should be working together to make this world great.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If people like that would work together more, man, how far could we go? You got two of the fucking most powerful and richest people in the fucking world, and I don't know what Jeff Bezos's intelligence is, but Elon Musk is autistic, and he just see things different. So his intelligence is off the fucking chart.
I think those two could butt heads, and
I think the two of them put their heads together.
Big difference.
And we could be fucking light years ahead in different fields if people would just stop fucking fighting back and forth because you have an R behind your name and you have a D behind your name. Like, get the fuck over it.
Right.
And that's the end. I'm not talking about politics anymore.
Amen.
Anyway, so I was going to connect talking plasma to UFOs.
Let's do it.
So we were talking about technology and going back. I'm going to go back to the atom bomb. They dropped the atom bomb. A week later, after they dropped the atom bomb, there was an article, and I don't know if it was in Popular Mechanics or Time Magazine, on how we built the atom bomb. Why would you fucking tell your enemies how you built the atom bomb?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
Unless you had something else in your pocket. Another technology, another weapon.
Just try and divert them, get them on that while you're doing something else.
Well, no, so they say, well, if they're telling us how to do this, what the fuck else do they have? And I truly think that is the reason they did it, because we did have something else. Whether it was a technology that was bore from Area 51, whether it was extraterrestrial or it was just a technology that had been discovered through our own sciences and was kept secret. But there was something else that we had that was more powerful than what we dropped. And we had it, and it was in our pocket. So we said, okay, you want to know how to make an atom bomb? Here you go. Here's how you make it. Wonder what we have next? Keep thinking. So with the UFO sightings now, so the guy from the DOD came forward. He said that, yes, we have all these UFO sightings or UAE sightings, or what the fuck are they called? UAP sightings. And it got to the point where when they were running ops for their pilots, the military pilots, in this one area of the world, I don't know exactly where it was, that they would
Catalina Islands.
They would factor into their flight plans a UAP scenario.
No shit.
That it was so common to see a UAP on their things, and they were reporting this, but it was being quieted by the military.
It's got to be the Catalina Islands. Oh, excuse me.
So it was part of their briefing when they were going on these ops. In fact, to the point where there was a congresswoman who made a statement stating that she had seen a video and she couldn't describe the shape of the object because that would violate top secret clearance.
Mm-hmm.
But she could say that it had entered the water and left the water with no disturbance. But she couldn't say anything farther than that because it would violate her top secret clearance. So, and these pilots had said the same thing. They were all reporting the same thing. They saw an object, an unidentified object, that would go in the water and come out of the water. And it would not disturb the water in any way. It would not disturb its trajectory or its speed. Which, there's nothing known to man that would do that. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Now, we will talk about talking plasma.
Talking plasma.
Shoo. Biddly, biddly, biddly. So, talking plasma, the speculation is
Hey, boy. He just insults you. When you gonna start working out again, boy?
talking plasma. Hey.
You shouldn't eat that.
What are you over there doing? Is that lunchtime? You should not be eating that, bitch.
I thought she's on a low carb diet.
Put that beer down, boy.
Oh, you on your third 9.5?
Oh no, that's no good.
No wonder. No wonder you're at where you are now.
No wonder you're so fat, boy. So, talking plasma. Remember, 2 laser beams?
Yes.
A third laser beam, or fourth?
Yep.
You can make a 3D object appear in the sky.
No, this really interests me.
So if it's just a plasma, a ball of light, and a lot of the reports were saying that these balls of light or these shapes of light would move in the sky like this, and just change direction with like ungodly speed and change direction in a way that no mechanical thing could ever change direction. Well, you could do that with lasers. Just take a laser pointer and fuck with your cat. Seriously.
I do that all the time.
So imagine doing that in a sequence with more than one laser, and it turns out to be a ball of plasma. So if you point that and you go into the water, it looks like it goes into the water. Once it goes underwater, you can't see it anyway, right?
Right.
And then you bring it out of the water, so there's no wake, there's no splash.
There's heat signature?
There's no heat signature, no disturbance to the surface of the water. And the speculation is they're using this talking plasma to spoof UAP.
Yep.
UAP sightings. And to what purpose? To what end? You may ask yourself. John, have you asked yourself to what end?
I'm just about to ask yourself.
Go ahead, ask me.
Michael, what is the end game?
So the end game would be for your enemies to think, what would that be? Do they have technology that could do that? Well, I'm not attacking that motherfucker. I'm not going to go after them if they have some kind of technology like that. What don't we know? What have our spies not told us? And that's the whole thing. So make your enemy believe that you have something that you don't actually have beyond the technology that they already don't know you have. And it maintains a barrier of safety without actually having to have deadly technology. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, there's
I mean, it could be, could be not.
There's a lot more.
I mean, there's a lot more to it than just that, but
yeah, I don't know if I should keep.
It's a speculation.
Sure, absolutely. I like the speculation.
And if you don't think other countries don't do it too, I'm sure they do.
Oh, absolutely. That's where I was kind of going with that.
I just think we're better than everybody else.
Hell yeah, I bleed red, white, and blue, baby.
Woo! So what do you think? Are you done stroking your microphone?
No. I love the questions you asked. I love the perspective that you brought. I feel like we could keep going on this one for there's so much more shit.
Like I said, I'd love to have Chase here because I think he'd have a perspective that we haven't thought of.
Yeah.
And like I'm a skeptic, but I realize that we are not alone in a galaxy or a universe.
Like I could pick up again with the laser beams related to a certain instance. There's other countries over their facilities that have been shut down. It's reported, but whatever. So we can keep we could keep going on.
What agency were you talking about yesterday afternoon?
As far as what?
Military technology. Not NOAA, not
Oh, it's HARP.
HARP, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't even think, is that a government agency? I don't know that much about it. I know that there are
hey, Google.
Very controversial.
Is HARP a government agency? HARP, High Frequency Active Aerial Research Program, HAARP, Alaska Fairbanks Program, funded by the Air Force and the U.S. Navy. What?
Well,
and it's I was in Fairbanks.
So I mean that begs the question, like, yeah, are they doing things in the atmosphere? Of course. Why wouldn't they be?
So it is funded by I think this is a civilian agency, so there's detachment from the government,
right?
But it's funded by the government or by the military.
Man, yeah, you can tie that into the hum sound, the drilling sounds. Like a lot of towns will have that. Dude, there's this constant humming sound. Oh, come from the atmosphere.
Or is it like,
oh yeah, baby. Oh, it's like every 30 minutes.
I mean, like prostitutes.
Yeah. And then there's like a low sound drilling, like underground. Like a lot of towns describe that, and you're like, "What the hell is going on?"
Well, they're putting a missile silo in.
Missile
obviously.
silo. It's drilling HARP. Who knows? I mean, we don't know. Is it nefarious? Is it not nefarious?
Maybe it's a laser pointer.
Yes.
So they can point it at another laser pointer and make
Well, I mean, honestly,
talking plasma.
Like when you look at the Navy UFO USA UAP footage, and the Navy fighter pilots they see that thing in the background, and it's like whoa.
Right.
Like,
and the thing is it used to be no pilot would ever report a UAP.
Right.
And now they're reporting them all the time.
Yeah.
And not only are they reporting them all the time, they're mission prepping for them.
Sure.
And that
kind of alarming.
It's alarming, but is it?
I would say yeah,
because
they don't know what it is.
If it's not alarming, then it's government funded. Like the speculation is a lot of the drones and stuff that they saw off the coast, off of New Jersey and into Pennsylvania, as far as Hamburg, Pennsylvania, they saw those drones.
There's no drone that splashes in the ocean and goes away and comes back out.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the drones they saw over New Jersey and Pennsylvania over the last year and a half.
Yeah.
It turns out they were government drones.
And that could be, is that just government not talking to government?
Well, it was,
they usually do.
It was Joe Biden denying them.
Yeah.
And when Trump came in, he said, we're going to release this information. It was government drones.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's like half the time you don't know, and half the time
You don't know if you can believe them.
you can believe them, or half the time it's like, do you believe them and they don't know?
It's tough. You're right. You don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
You don't know if what they're telling you is true, not true, made up, not made up.
I just don't know why. Like everybody says, oh, if we told people that UFOs existed, they freak out. And I don't think that's true.
I think it is. I really think some things need to be kept from the public.
You really think like people would freak out? Like I think we know that for like, oh, we just want the assurance. Like, oh shit, okay, all right.
Okay, it's UFO. Are they gonna kill us? No. Okay, good.
Right. It's like, are they here for bad intentions? No.
If they told me, hey, there's a UFO above Auburn, PA, and I'm like, what are they here for? We don't know. All right, lock and load.
Right. Yeah. But if they're like, well, what are they here for? And you're like, they're like, I don't know, they just want to, no one drinks a beer with you.
Oh, dude, come on in. I got plenty of beer.
You want to do a podcast?
You want to do a podcast and drink some beer with me? What's a podcast? We talk stupid shit. Sometimes we make some stuff up, and sometimes we use some facts.
Do you have a resonator guitar? I know somebody that does.
Good. Let's talk.
Okay.
Do you want a third 9.5 Trogs beer?
Shit. I mean, I don't know. I believe that we went to the moon. I believe that we are capable as human beings to be that we're that smart to have pulled that off. Even though and anything whatever you look at it, it's like no way, no fucking way. Yes way. Okay. Excuse me. Yes way. All right. We did it. We're not fucking morons, but to suggest that we're the only smart life force out there,
yeah,
bull fucking shit.
I don't believe we're alone in a galaxy. I don't think we're the smartest in the galaxy.
And what? And again, why would they?
Universe.
I don't understand why they would keep that from us. I feel like if you told me tomorrow, yes, extraterrestrials exist, but they're here for.
Well, hold it.
Fuck yeah.
Go back to the beginning of Roswell in the 50s. If people knew back then, they couldn't even handle the Russians back then, much less UFOs.
Now, I think it's about the way you tell them.
Now you tell people the Chinese are trying to take over, and I'm like, well, I don't believe you.
Where the hell am I going to get cheap clothes from?
I need child labor to get my sneakers.
I feel I think they could have handled it. I just the way you tell them. Was it what's his face? Oh my God! They're like War of the Worlds. They're coming out of the ground. They're evaporating people left and right. Orson Welles.
Orson Welles.
Yeah, that set people into a fucking panic.
Well, I don't think we solved anything, but
we never solved anything. Man.
We did talk about talking plasma.
So complete.
Which I found extremely interesting. And if I didn't explain it right, the thing is I went on YouTube and I looked up talking plasma to see who else was talking about it.
Nobody.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Really?
He came up in like 5 videos talking about, he must have mentioned talking plasma.
Okay.
And then there was one other video that I could not stand to listen to because it was ridiculous and not well put together, much like our show, about talking plasma. With the exception of the Tim Pool video. And I think Tim Pool actually did a good job of explaining it. Other than that, there was nothing. Like nobody's talking about it, and it seems like
nobody's talking about it but us. But yo, we might get offed. It's like these two idiots. Where the hell did they hear about that from?
Do you want to take your 19 with you?
Where did that come from?
I'm just saying for protection.
Oh. No, you keep it with you.
I still need to shoot it a couple times.
Yep.
Because I got other guns here, but I'm just saying if you're not feeling safe,
I got plenty of other stuff.
okay. I'm just saying.
I just showed my mug, but
if someone
like, oh God,
oh my God,
oh God,
run away.
He's so ugly I couldn't even shoot him.
I'm just saying, if they're sending a team after me, they better bring a whole shit.
Hey there, girl.
They better bring a whole shitload of ammo and some bows. We took on talking plasma and UAPs. And if it pleases you, you go take on the world.
Please be.
Hold on, stop.
Welcome back to the Shit Show 2.0.
Okay, boomer.
Damn millennials. Wow.
Did not know that. Even flirters who are obviously mentally ill. You want to be my wife?
Oh, this is gonna go downhill real quick.